No, we're not gonna say that. Ma'at Tahuti, peace and greatness. What's up, the greatest periods? For those who do not know, my name is Milagro, the greatest period. The reason why that I consider myself as the greatest period, because I know I am the greatest period. I don't have to say nothing else. But I'm the reflection of my creator. I'm a part of a reflection. You know, I know that I've been manifested onto this plane to express to the world the greatness of my creator. It's a beautiful thing. I perceive my world as the greatest period, from the smallest particle to the multi-universes that is out here that we don't even know of, that we can't even conceive within our minds. The depth of this masterpiece. It's a beautiful day, man. Today is, hold on. Today is, I believe, November the 23rd. Yesterday was Yesterday was Thanksgiving. So today's November 23rd, 2018. This year is almost ending. Shout out to Bed-Stuy. Shout out to Brooklyn. You know, thank you for all the love and the support that you are giving towards me, towards my dancing. Y'all show mad love, stupid mad love, man. That it's overwhelming how much love I get from you all, man. And I mean overwhelming in a great way. You know, people always supporting me with my dancing. They want more. They want me to expand and grow and become this great. You know, and thank you for all the love. Thank you, Brooklyn. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you all. It's a beautiful day, man. It's a beautiful day. Thank you all, man. I'm very grateful. I'm humble. I'm very humble for all the love that I received towards my dancing, especially now that I'm getting my respect. Especially since that I'm dancing in the cold weather. You know, yesterday I danced in 16-degree weather. That was pretty dope. And I'm continuing, man. I'm prepared. Anyway, today's subject is about emotional abuse attachment. This vlog is personally for me. You know, I've been reading this book called Not Satisfied: How and Why Men Cheat. And from the gist that I received from this book that I have been reading is that, you know, for men to cheat, it starts with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I take this a little bit deeper. Some people say that we're not responsible for the reasons why things happen, the reason why we're born into an addictive family. I take it deeper than that, because I'm into the truth. And the truth is that, first, my creator is responsible for what goes on within my creator's creation. 2, I'm responsible for everything that I experience within my life experience. So if I am experiencing things that I don't like, the things that I'm suffering from or emotional abuse or emotional attachment, I am the cause of it. For whatever reason, maybe my type of energy, the way my atoms and electrons and neutrons and protons, ions, all this great stuff configured into me and attract those things. Those are similar traits, those similar energies. So I am fully responsible for what I perceive, what I experience in my world. And I realized that, I am addicted to emotional abuse. I have to admit that. I'm addicted to emotional abuse. I'm attracted to women that are emotionally abused also. And I love that shit. The first way to break free from something is to confront it, to admit our faults. So I'm admitting my faults. I'm being honest with myself. This is about self-love. So if we're not about self-love, how are we supposed to grow? How are we supposed to attract similar energies that we are so striving for? I'm about self-love. I realized I didn't love myself truly. I didn't know how to receive this divine light, this divine love from my Creator, since my parents didn't knew or understand how to attain this divine light. So I'm learning to allow this divine light to be present within me. It's already present, but for me to be conscious of it and allow it to satisfy, to allow me to be over satisfied, so that I can love all, so I can love myself. Because what defects that I have within me, within my soul, within my spirit, within my state of consciousness, is what I attract to me, whether I like it or not. And that's just being real. So I admit that I love emotional abuse because I've been emotional abused. Great music. I've been emotional abuse, so I'm addicted to emotional abuse. So I realized that I could look at women, I'm like, man, she look good, and I don't even know why she look good. And then once we start to have a conversation, once we start to have a dialogue, is when I realized, oh shit, I see why I was attracted to her subconsciously, because she has emotional addictions, just like I have emotional abuse addictions. So, hey, I realized that in order for me to attract something different, something more fulfilling, I have to heal for myself. So that's the reason why I've been reading. I've been getting into heavily in the psychology or psychological of the mind, of why certain things happen. So I've been spending my time, shout out to YouTube, shout out to all the people that I watch on YouTube that talks about, narcissistic family members or fearful, avoiding attachments. I'm grateful for all these people to express about their life's experience, their personal life experience, and they show emotion so that they can help free other people also. Because we're all trapped into this prison, and we all seek to be free, but we just don't know how to seek free, because to escape is hard, and plus it's what we know. I always ask some people, like, why do you do this? Because this is all I know. And when I look at it, I ask myself, why am I attracted to emotional abusive relationships? And that's all I know. So if that's all I know, and that's my comfort zone, then that's what I'm gonna attract. So now, what's funny? I wouldn't know. I might have passed up plenty of women that are actually happy with themselves, but I wouldn't know because I'm not vibrating on that frequency. I'm not. So I'll be like, oh, fuck her, but I want this female over here that's abusive. Y'all feel me? So now I'm learning about myself, because in order for me to change my external world, I have to start within first. I have to love me first. How can I love somebody else if I'm not able to love me? And how am I supposed to love myself if I'm not able to love the Creator that created me in the first place? People can sit here and say what they want to say about they don't believe in God or Allah or whatever, But you know what? If we all have an understanding that there's something higher than us, there's something more that's going on within this life. You know, I'm not going to sit here and weave like everything else. I don't care, but this right here is a serious moment of clarity, of enlightenment, that we have to understand that there's a higher intelligence out here that's running the show, whether we like it or not. You know, we all have to ask ourselves, when are you going to die? When are you going to die? You didn't know we was going to be born as of right now in this physical being, in this physical form. So when are you going to die? And if we're honest with ourselves, then we have a better understanding. Like, okay, I'm not really in control fully. Something else is out here controlling this world. You know, all we have to do is just participate, you know, in love, in peace, in harmony. So I do apologize for being addicted to emotional abuse and also emotional abusing others also. I take full responsibility for my actions, for my thoughts, for how I think, how I feel, how I act, how I observe, how I project my negative beliefs, my negative thoughts, my negative feelings onto other people because of what happened to me in my past experiences. And now I'm breaking free. I'm loving all. I'm allowing the things that hurt me to love it unconditionally. You know, so we have to understand the roots of our problems, understand that it starts within, and then start to look on our external world of, okay, my mom and dad was abusive, they didn't understand, or my first relationship was abusive. Okay, now we can start to go through the process of, okay, what can I do to heal from this? Because you know what, and I said this, I'm gonna keep saying this, the most valuable source in the world is information, it's knowledge, it's wisdom. Well, really, it's wisdom, because God give you wisdom, the Creator give you wisdom. But for us to attain this wisdom, or to attain this knowledge, or to attain this information, we have to truly seek it. We have to seek it with our hearts, with our mind and hearts put into it, for us to understand. I realized that I didn't understand about what I was going through. I knew something was wrong, you know, when my mother behaved a certain way, but I knew deep down inside that something was not right. So I made a conscious decision to find out the issues, what's going on. You know, so I realized, okay, I was born into this family. I know God didn't sit here and roll no dice and say, you're going to be born into this type of family. No, I don't believe in that. I believe that there's a higher reason behind this. I don't know. I'm really searching for this higher reason of why. How did my Creator manifest these multiple spirits that became physical beings, of how can I put this? How that most of us end up in situations that we don't even know why. Like, there's some babies that are born into this world and are stabbed to death, or are sexually abused. You know, there's a lot of things that's going on within this world, and it's a cause and effect behind it. For every effect, there's a cause, and for every cause, there's an effect. So now we're looking at maybe aeons and eons of reincarnation, of learning to grow, to learn from all our trials and tribulations. And I honestly, truthfully, really seek to know why, like, were we born, like, it's just like a baby. Once a baby is born, a baby is innocent. A baby don't know any better. A baby can see a fire and touch it and not know that at first that fire was hot. A baby don't know. So maybe as spiritual beings, maybe we're the same way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out here learning and growing, and I'm desperate to understand more, because you know knowledge is power, but the right knowledge is power. So I'm here, out here at Best Stop Brooklyn. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing to my channel. Thank you all for showing love, commenting, doing whatever y'all gotta do. Thank you for all the love through my website, because that's where I can receive most of my questions, and most of my questions from are from my email address. You know, thank y'all so much, because I really post on my. I'm trying to transition from YouTube to having my own personal, have everything exclusive on my website. That is a goal that I'm trying to do. What I'm going to do is just, once I get to that point, once I'm ready for that stage. But until then, my Tahuti, peace and greatness. Ha!